Hello, and welcome to this special meeting of the Council of the Town of Oakville. Madam Clerk, do we have any regrets?
We have no regrets.
Thank you. Council, are there any declarations of pecuniary interest? Madam Clerk, I see none. Council, we are gathered here today for the sole purpose of considering the human resources matter on your agenda. And this is a matter covered by an extensive report, and you are able to pass this in public if you wish to reduce the amount of time that you're recorded as and tracked as meeting in camera. And on the other hand, you're free to resolve into camera under the legislation if you wish to. Councillor Duddock.
Your Worship, I'd appreciate going in camera, please.
Thank you. I just need a seconder. Councillor Sanju, thank you. The resolution is that Council resolve into a closed meeting session for the purpose of dealing with personal matters about an identifiable individual, including municipal or local board employees in respect to item C1. Any objection? Madam Clerk, there's no objection. The motion carries. Please arrange the meeting for a session closed to the public. Thank you. Council has been meeting in a session closed to the public under the provisions of the Municipal Act and our procedure bylaw for the purpose of dealing with personal matters about an identifiable individual, including municipal or local board employees, in respect to item C1. The chair recognizes a motion from Councillor Duddock to move the recommendation in the report, and the chair looks for a seconder. Councillor Parmer, thank you. Council, is there any objection to the motion? Madam Clerk, there is no objection. And Council, may I indulge our tradition of asking for a recorded vote on such a weighty matter? And we will record everyone as in favor in the minutes with your consent. Thank you, everybody. We now need a mover and seconder for consideration and reading of the confirmatory bylaw. Councillor Elgar, and thank you, Councillor Giddings. Any objection? Madam Clerk, there is no objection, and the confirmatory bylaw is carried. Council, congratulations.
We need to pass the other bylaw.
Oh, we didn't so we passed that the bylaw to appoint a chief administrative officer be passed.
Okay, you didn't list it as one of your bylaws, that's all.
Oh, I meant to. Does that count?
Yes.
They're as listed, I should have said. All right. Council, I congratulate you on what I believe is a great decision, and I will read out for the public what we have done, because it's now appropriate to make it public. The Council has received the recommendations contained in the confidential minutes of the CAO Review Committee meeting of June 23rd, 2020, attached as Appendix A, and the confidential minutes of the CAO Review Committee of July 10th, attached as Appendix B. And third, that bylaw 2020-94, a bylaw to appoint a chief administrative officer, Jane Closey, for the corporation of the town of Oakville, has been passed. So I wanted to say congratulations to Council on what I think is a very strong choice. And I want to just mention that I first noticed Jane Closey before I ever got involved in politics, when she showed up at a planning meeting I think it was in fact a public consultation that was convened under the region of Halton, where she then worked. And this was an individual who stood out to me in a large crowd as a woman who knew what she was doing and was capable of making a difference. And over the years, I have found her to be an extremely positive and constructive person to work with, and she has been really invaluable during our COVID-19 pandemic. So I think you've made a wonderful choice, and I thank you all for the way we worked together collegially to arrive at this unanimous decision, and I think this bodes well for the future of our town as we continue to work as hard as we can to make Oakville Canada's most livable town. We're now adjourned, and I thank you very much.